I started making baked oatmeal years ago when I had a cafe. I used to serve it with Greek yogurt and maple over the top with a berry coulis on the side. It was a hard sell at first, especially when it was right next to the Eggs Benedict, but once people tried it, they loved it and they came back for it. So I'm excited to share this recipe today. Be warned, the amount I make in this video is a lot. It's like 20 or 25 servings, but I'll put the recipe for half the amount in the description of the video. Let's get cooking. This baked oatmeal is made in 2 stages, but it's really easy. First, you'll need 3 cups of buttermilk, and if you don't have buttermilk on hand, no worries. Just measure 3 cups of whole milk, add 3 tablespoons of vinegar, give it a stir and set it aside. Now grab a big bowl and measure out 6 cups of rolled oats, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder and 250 grams of melted butter. No need to cool down the butter, just pour it right in. Add the buttermilk you made earlier and give everything a good stir. Next, mix in 1 cup of packed brown sugar. You could also use honey or maple syrup if you prefer, they all work great. Once it's all well combined, cover the bowl and place it in the refrigerator overnight. The next day, and we're ready for the final steps. You'll need 6 big apples, any variety will do. Peel and grate them, then retrieve your mixture from the fridge and add the grated apples. If your bowl's a bit small like mine was, just transfer everything to a bigger one. Give the mixture a little stir to loosen it up, then add 4 large eggs and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Mix until the eggs are fully incorporated. Now it's time to add some fruit, fresh or frozen, about 2 to 3 big cupfuls. Today I'm using frozen raspberries. The wonderful thing about this recipe is that you can add any fruit you like. Just keep the apples though, because they add such deliciousness and moistness to this oatmeal. My daughter the other day used honey instead of sugar and mashed bananas, and she said it was so good. I usually stick to frozen fruit because they're generally cheaper and they work just as well. Mix in the fruit, then line a baking tray with baking paper. I like to spray the bottom of the tray so the paper sticks properly, and pile the mixture into the tin, pressing down firmly. Place in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, fan forced, and bake for between 60 to 75 minutes or until the top is golden brown and springs back when you gently press it. It's best to let the oatmeal cool down thoroughly in the tin, but if you're in a hurry like I was today, you can slice it while it's still warm, but it will be super fresh. I find it tastes so good with Greek yogurt and maple syrup, and a berry coulis is just a bonus. To make the coulis, simply take some frozen fruit and place it in a small saucepan, add icing sugar to taste, and then heat it over a low heat. As the fruit defrosts on the heat, bring it to a boil and let it gently simmer for a few minutes. And the reason I like to make a big batch is because it freezes beautifully. Mike often takes a couple of pieces to work and eats them unadorned like a healthy cake. Thank you so much for watching. I can't remember where I got this recipe, it was years ago, but if you're watching, thank you. It's a beauty. I hope to see you again soon.